We are live, my friends, and today we're going to be talking about basically how I automate my whole business with AI, still scale, and how I replaced over 10 employees with AI. What makes you the most money? And just by doing this, it will make you more money because you'll become more productive because you know where you're spending your time and you become much more careful about how you attribute it, right? You're no longer doom scrolling through Instagram reels, trying to figure out, okay, what's everyone up to and eating lunch for today, right? So I'm actually going to put that inside here. So if you want my time audit template, you can get it. All the notes will be inside the AI profit boardroom at the end of this video. This is going to add up to like 8 or 12 hours. Now, the interesting thing here is like a lot of the tasks you actually track are not going to be productive or not making you money, which means you probably need to just eliminate them. You don't even need to delegate those or replace them with AI. And then here, for example, let's say, for example, I quite enjoy live streams most of the time. Sometimes it's a bit of a grind, but most of the time it's pretty good and I enjoy it. And we get some interesting characters on here too. Let's say, for example, we're doing something like getting customers and we need live stream ideas. That bit I do not enjoy at all, right? Finding the actual ideas, super boring, takes up a lot of energy, doesn't give a lot of reward. And so for this one, this might take me like 15 minutes. Or even actually, if I'm going to write out the video notes myself, it's probably going to take more like 60 minutes, right? 60 minutes to prepare for the live stream. All the notes, what I'm going to talk about, what we're going to cover today, etc. Right? So, for example, what I actually did is I replaced. I previously had a VA for live stream ideas and that sort of thing, and then I realized, well, actually, I can get more relevant and better ideas just by going to ChatGPT, and I'll show you how I did that in a second, including an example from today. And I would run that for 1 to 2 weeks. The reality is, after about 1 to 2 days, you'll have a very clear picture of whether you're being productive or not. So when it comes to do it cheaper, this is quite interesting. No one really talks about this, but basically with the power of AI, you can make a virtual assistant basically superhuman, right? So as an example of that, we used to have a blog writer and we would pay them like $100 for blog posts, and it was expensive. You weren't always guaranteed to rank on Google. Sometimes the articles are not that great or not that interesting. And also the quality would vary. It would go up and down, right? That's the problem with the consistency of hiring a writer. Creative jobs, typically they take a mental toll on people. Typically they do eventually run out of energy. And, that can be quite painful for that person. And also for you as a business owner, because you're like, well, my blogs are not that good, but I'm paying the same price. And, sometimes they're late and that sort of thing too, right? So as an example of that, we have a look at these blogs here. We get like a really cheap virtual assistant to publish these blogs. They still rank on Google. They still look good. They actually better formatted, longer, and funnel better traffic. Plus, the more, even like the introduction and the way it's formatted is much nicer than the guy we used to pay like $50 an hour to, right? And so now we can get blog posts done for like 50 cents rather than $50. Right? Huge reduction in prices.